let's do this. Hello, everybody. Who's here? What's going on? Who's watching? Who are the two that are actually here? Except for the two on the balcony, because they don't count. Yeah, let me know in chat. I can see somebody's there. Right. Let's put this aside. Hello, YouTube. How are you guys doing? Rainbow here with another live stream kind of thing. I have. Yeah, it's awesome. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm telling you what I'm doing. No, but you can give me a quick feedback on like sound. Everything's cool because got new sound set up over there. All good, all fine. Camera is a little bit close, but that's all right. Ooh. I was afraid that's gonna happen. Excuse me. Yeah, I was stupid and moved the camera. No, that way. All right. Cool. Let's hope this is going to be good. Right. So what's going on? Awesome. Thanks, Jason. Hello, everybody. What we're doing today is I'm attempting to build this. What is this? This is a little, what I understand from the looks of just this part itself, a shotgun-style pistol blaster by the name of SLN 32, right? Yeah, and it's made by got sent to me by Smells Like Foam. So the hardware got sent to me, parts of the hardware. He said I got to do a couple of springs myself, which is fine. And yeah, so I got the files to test out and print, and these are all the files. And it's a little pistol-like thing, and I have no idea what I'm doing just right about here. I have a picture up somewhere. Let me find this so that I can actually look at it. Great, this is totally working. Yeah, so yeah, we're just going to build this together. So I'm really intrigued to see what this does and how this works. So here's the hardware. That is the plunger. We're going to leave the logo here for swag. Since I got such a nice printed logo. This is a bunch of wow. What the hell is that long bolt? Yeah, it will be an adventure. Happy for anyone who joins in to this. I'm going to put all the screws right here, and holy wow. Okay, this is I know where this is going. Great. Oops, I'm already losing stuff. So these little ones over here. Let's sort the pieces really quick. Yeah, just make yourself a little bit of space. There you go. I don't know if this can be considered a tutorial once it's done. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm really intrigued to see what this does. Let me find this picture again, because I have the picture somewhere so that I actually know what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, great. So let's start with this. This is the trigger, and it's an interesting design because, yeah, it just prints like this, and it has this little thing which makes it a lot more comfy, because otherwise it's just the long M4 is for the people. That makes a lot of sense. Are you serious? Like that? So yeah, Smells Like Foam designer is also in the chat if you want to ask him about stuff like this. This is huge. Holy crap. Okay. So let's do one thing at a time, shall we? I wanted to start with this because I have understood this from the start. This goes on here, and this will be the trigger. And so, yeah, he said doesn't matter because it's symmetrical. I will treat it like it's symmetrical. So just screw that in here. There we go. Yeah, that works all right. Other end. Ah, for the people. Yes, right. Understand. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that makes more sense. If I actually look at the picture you send me, it does make a lot more sense, and it's all good. But it's kind of like weird trying to sort of look at this, look at that at the same time. Right, trigger done. Cool. So we need an M3 by 20 for the. That's our handle. The trigger goes in here. This is an interesting trigger design. Cool. Okay, and so we need the 20. That'll do that one. Why? No, that can't be true. Yeah. Good. So that's a 20. Is there any other screws than 20s in here? Probably. Okay, yeah, that qualifies as a 20. Damn it, I'm blocking the logo. Here we go. Hello. And right, so let's see. So I've literally just printed this yesterday and today, and I was looking at it and I was like, yep, let's do this as a live stream because I think this, people can find this entertaining. I'm also not sure what this blaster is gonna perform. Please don't spoil it in the chat unless you really, really want to. Yeah, so then he said, look to somewhat align this and then go through here. That does make sense. Yeah, that's good. All right. Trying to remember that I'm actually doing this on camera so that you guys can see what's happening. So this is installing the trigger into the handle. The handle prints in one piece. And so this is now in place. And see what I find interesting about this trigger, that's what I thought when I looked at it when it printed. It's not sliding, it's just doing this. So instead of, like, you would assume that every other blaster that when you push it, it goes backwards, this just sort of does that, and that releases the catch. And yeah, I quite like it. I'm gonna see how that's gonna work. All right, so we got this. I swear I was watching the video earlier to remember what comes next, but I'm just gonna do like a logical sort of step. I would, go with this assembly next. What is the front here? I do have, I don't. I have plenty. They're right there, like so many. You have no idea. This is, yeah. And don't mind these screws up here. That's organized. Like, I know what all these do and where they need to go. Okay, so does that just take an M20? Is that also just an M20 at the front here, my friend? Right. Yes. Already forgot something. I knew. I should have prepared. Okay, so he wants a small spring under the trigger, which makes a lot of sense. Just a random one, right? Just whichever. I gotta take this out now and put it. Yeah. I didn't listen. I didn't listen to the instructions. Yeah, what is it like? Organizing is a sign for weakness. Like a genius, thrives in the chaos. As somebody once told me. Not sure if they were lying or just taking a piss. Right, will that work? That looks like it will work. Let's put this there. Let's put this there. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. Oh man, I'm just stupid now. Okay, cool. So got a little spring. Oops. Got a little spring in here now. So that this actually acts like a trigger and not just like a hook. There we go. Perfect. That makes more sense. There you go, done, trigger. Okay, just put this here. So you think so. So you think that the 1M3 is just going in the front. By the way, so now that you're here in the chat, like, do I need all these screws? Like, this seems an excessive amount of screws. And so it's 1 for that, 2 for, so what is this doing? And why is there 1 that looks different? Oh, no, that's for the bottom. Okay, cool. But why is there 1 that looks different? Huh. The longest M3. They are all the same. They're all 20 mils, my friend. There's nothing longer than 20 mil. Okay, good. I love that you're here for this because that's fantastic. So, and you can yell out and tell chat when I'm being stupid and doing something wrong. There we go. Now, screwing this into place. And right. So, this is, come on. And you wanted to add some padding, right, to the front. I'm thinking of gluing just such a, from the gecko, same sort of silicone pad, gluing that onto the front as well. That should work, right? Yeah, that is solid. All right, cool. So my plan is to now take this and glue this onto here, and then I have a somewhat padded plunger. Thumbs up, thumb down. What's going on? That's one thing. This is the T4, and this is what we need that one for, I believe. Yeah, makes sense. So let's sort this over here. We need an O-ring on here, definitely. Done. How tight is this? Yeah, actually quite a lot. Good. Like it. Thumbs up. Okay. Gluing the plunger padding on there now with my somewhat rustic super glue. Trying to do this all on camera for you guys to see, so that you can be happy and entertained when I fail. Just up top here, like so. That's good. And the weird thing about super glue is, like, this has been sitting outside here in my room where it's quite warm. It takes a lot longer to cure than it normally does. It's not like an instant sort of glue done anymore. It's it takes a little bit longer, which was confusing as hell when I was building a gecko the other day, because I thought the glue was actually hot, and nowadays it doesn't work anymore. But turns out still did, just needed a little bit longer. So here we go, talking about random things. So yes, got this. Next step would then be lubing the plunger tube a little bit, get all that in, get the O-ring on here. What can I do in between? You need to dry. I can do this. So another M20, I believe, goes in the bottom here, right? So what does this one do? My friend, why are you still here? The 16 mil one. Where does that one go? I only have one of those. I don't. Ah, that's for the shell in the back, is it? Maybe. I don't know. Could be. So these are the two shells. They're going to go together like this. Huh. Yeah, that could be that one in the bottom here. Bottom of the grip. Okay. Okay. So the short one goes in the bottom of the grip. Okay, cool. I swear I paid attention to all the things that you send me. But in your picture, it says it's the 20 that goes to the bottom of the grip. But I'm not going to argue with the picture. I'm going to argue with you. No, that's all right. I'm going to put this here. That makes more sense. Right. So this, you can attach a sling mount to this, and that's really neat. I was wondering what that's going to be, as it was printing using random support. Just because I didn't pay attention, probably didn't need support on that one. All right. Nah, it's all right. It's all good. Okay, cool. We got this now. Are you dry yet? Yeah, that's decent. Right, got our plunger hit it. Now putting the O-ring over the top here. That's actually very snug. Yeah, same here. So I need this. I need a little bit of lube on the one side. Dum 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 dum. Lube your tubes. He didn't say that. No, he didn't. Ah, there you go. Okay, cool. So this goes in here. I assume should go. There we go. That is a very tight and very perfect fit. Great. And now this needs to go in there as well, and then the K26 needs to go in there. I have a feeling that this is too much K26. But he said take a K26. I did. That's probably too much. So let's take this out real quick. Get the plunger rod in there. And more lube. Dum 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 dum. Right on. What has everybody been up to today? I've been just crazy driving about. Finally get to do some of the things that I wanted to do. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Need some more lube, definitely. Okay. Got to add more lube later. K26. Put it in place. Right. This is too much K26. Let's mark where we need to cut it. And spoiler alert, I will have to run down to the basement and actually cut the K26. So I have to do a little be right back. Can I do a pause on this stream? I definitely can't. Yeah, that's why I have a be right back sign and a little unicorn who's going to keep you company for the 2 minutes that I'm going to be downstairs cutting the K26 without cutting myself. So right here, right this. So that's all the way in, and he said so just about there. So maybe we're going to go to about, all right, to about there. Yeah, that seems all right. So about there is where I'm going to cut it. If people are still in the chat, yes, there's people. This is where my little intermission friend comes in. Hello, hello. I'm going to keep this sort of, nice and clean and take care of you guys while he's doing the thing. Can you sit? No, you can't. Okay. Well, you're just going to, cruise along here. We need that later. And yes, everybody, this is going to. I knew this was going to be funny. So you're going to be watching the stream without anything happening for just about 5 minutes until I actually have cut this. To the mark, just about there. So I'm going to be right back. I'll see you soon. Whew. Yeah, back. Yeah, the music would have been a great thing. I'm using the YouTube thing to actually stream, so I don't know how to put music on here. All right, running up and down 3 flights of stairs, great. Thank you guys for waiting. Now, okay, 26. Cut to hopefully the right length. Yes, that's pretty good. So, I need a catch spring of some sort. How about, wait, how much space do I have there? I actually wanted to lube this a little bit more before I fully install it. Give this some more lubrication. Here we go. As always, use for more lubrication. Make of that what you want. Here we go. Yeah. So this has to go the hole towards that. Good. And now this has to go like so. Yes. Good. And now, wait. That's a tiny space for the spring. So that one is going to be too much. So tiny spring is what I need. You sure it's only that tiny of a catch spring? Or maybe this one. Maybe this one will work. Nope, that's not enough power for catch spring. What about that one? That might be too big. Oh, actually, from my organizing pile of things, catch spring. Yes, that could totally work. Could, he says, and throws about. Come on. Come on. You go away. Yeah, that looks about right. Stays in there, has a little bit of movement. Okay, cool. So as far as I'm concerned, and I do have all the parts in place. This is not being caught on anything. This is in there as it should be. Now this goes on there. And the blaster is closed. Cool. So I need a 20 in the... What's happening in the top here, by the way? Nothing. So I need a 20. Oh, shoot. I know what I forgot. I should have put the screws in the side first to make my life easier. So I will just take this out. So the way this works, when you have this closed, you're going to screw this onto here, and you're going to go through those holes at the top, and then you have a top plate to close this off. In order to make your life easier, you're going to take one of the M4 screws and put it through the bigger hole here. There we go. Take that one goes to the back. So that's an M3 by 20 in the back, right there. Could do it this way so you guys can actually see, and it's nice and easy. There you go. Awesome. And we're doing the same thing here. You can tell it's the first time that I've actually assembled this, so I don't know which steps to prepare in advance. But for next time, we all know, oh, we can watch this stream again, and then we are going to question ourselves why we did what we did. So back to this. You come back into here. You come back into here. You are right there. The catch spring comes back in from the top and stays right there. Perfect. All good. Screws are in. I am not forgetting anything else. I don't think so. No one is screaming at me. The picture on the side of the screen says the same thing. Yep. Got it, got it. All right. So I'm taking a M3 by 20, put it in the bottom of the slide here. Because that's where it makes the most sense. Yeah, I believe I know where everything else is supposed to be. So come on. Almost done. How far are you going to go in? There we go. Great. All right. So this is held together. Give this a little bit of a pull. It's moving. And now comes the fiddly part. So this has to go onto there. And this is why there is the holes up here, so you can reach through here to those 4 individual screws. And as I said, this is later going to be covered with this plate, just like so. Which I think is really neat. It's a really nice idea to make this happen. So let's try and figure out that first. How about I align everything like this? I understand why you said this is going to be the tricky part. I cannot see anything. Right, that's an M4. Somewhat catching. That's an M3. Somewhat catching, I believe. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Alright, that M3 is catching. And that M4 is... Ooh, that's heavy. Why is it so heavy? Huh. Okay. I should have drilled those holes in their side a little bit. I'm running into the problem that the screw is actually catching onto the pink part, so it doesn't screw any further. Let's see if we can counteract this somehow. Have this there. I'm not actually doing anything. That's really hard to see the progress. But yeah, I believe it is going somewhere. I'm going to swap the size real quick. Just going to see how that M3 is doing. Yeah, I was really intrigued by this design, in all honesty, because having the grip being like printed in one piece, just like that, and then just sort of screwed in from the top. It's really interesting. And yeah, I don't know if you can see, but if you can actually look down these holes when you screw it together, it it is a lot easier to do. But yeah, all right. Let's go with the M4 over here. Trying to get room next to that K26. It's also kind of an interesting challenge how to hold all this in place so it doesn't wobble about. Okay, so I got the M3s in the back fairly close, I believe. Yeah, so do the same on this M3. So my tactic was now to just do the M3s first and then do the M4s. Damn it. It's like, meh, not working. Where are we? There. Okay, so that seems to be all right. That seems to be okay. Now, the M4 over, nope, that one. Okay. For those of you just tuned in, we're building a SLN 32 by Smells Like Foam. Member of the German Nerf community send this to me to try out, build and print. And yeah, I'm really excited about this. I'm going to use that one for the M4. At least I'm trying to. Sadly, I'm not. Oh, that's working great. So that's the M4 bolt in the top here. Making sure that is snug. Huh, how far do I still need to go? Maybe a little bit. Alright, let's try and figure this out together. Right there. Yeah, that was it. That much more. Can't get past the K26 here. Move. Bloody spring. It's just a one coil right in the way where, there we go. Yeah, I was wondering what the SLN stands for, but thanks for clearing that up. I had no clue why it's called that way, because I was like, smells like foam, smells like smells like I don't know. Smells like night finder, because it's basically a night finder. Okay, that makes sense. So this seems solid enough to me. It's not going anywhere. That is a neat trigger. I like it. Okay, cool. Now he says comes the easy part. So this will go onto here and is in fact a dart storage. So it'll sit like this, hold some darts, you just pull it out here, pop it in the front, prime, and then you're good to go. And so how this works, you take two M3 nuts and drop them into here like so. That was easier than expected. And the same thing on the other side. Go on. And then it is the 1, 2, 3, 4 that we have left from this, one on each side. And in case you are wondering, where did I put what? Over here. In case you're wondering, these are 10 millimeters. That's going to hold this. So this has a rounded side and a straight side. The rounded side goes towards the trigger. Not sure if that is needed, but it definitely makes sense. So it'll be more comfortable for your finger to rest in between here. So let's see. Wait, what? Why is there one? Are you kidding me? Why is there one with this head and one with that? Why is there Phillips and a flat head? You're playing with me, young man. Ah, I hate flatheads. It's not going anywhere. Why is it not going anywhere? Do that last. I hate flatheads. Did I mention I hate flatheads? Not sure if I did. Wait, why is this not working? There you go. No. Okay. Weird. Alright, I seem to have troubles with this task. Not anymore. Right, maybe I should do one at a time. Should I do one at a time? Yeah, that's what I thought. There needs to be a gap in between the dart holder. Yeah. Figure that out now. So that's by design, that gap right there. Okay. Cool. All right, got this. Now let's try this flathead screw again. See if that will now work. Yes, much better. Still can't believe you put one flathead screw in this entire screw package. That's fantastic. All right, so we're getting close to the end of this assembly. Now, that is the dart holder. By the way, this is a fantastic idea of a dart holder. You just have the darts like this and just, you just have them like this. You pull them out, you put them in the front, and you're good to go. I like this. This is a very, very cool idea because it's not in the way, like it's not on the side or anything. It's just right there. It is fantastic. Cool. So from here, next up, we have a bunch of little screws and just some decorated pieces left. We have a top rail of sorts that goes on here, and I believe it doesn't matter. I believe they're all the same. He's going to start yelling in a second. No, they're not. Don't destroy it. One. And two. And three. Nope, that's too much. I don't want to have it. There we go. Interesting. So if you screw this all the way, this kind of tends to bend upwards. So I know you're still watching, my friend. Maybe that could be avoided by just adding a little bit more material on the inside here. So yeah, because when I screw this screw further, then this starts bending out. Yeah, but anyway, I like the top rail design. It's neat. And there we go. Same idea. Might keep it like this. I'm gonna do a little bit more because that looks uneven. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So we got this. Now goes the top goes in like so. Just to the end about here, and there should be two holes aligned. Yes, that's that one and that one. And then all the other stuff where we accessed the screws earlier is now covered up, which I think is a really clever idea. It's not just makes assembly a lot easier with those holes at the top, but now with this piece, this decorative piece, it's all just sort of gone like in a second, and all it took was this little printer piece that needs 4 screws on the side, and then that's it. So here and another one here. Right, so we're not quite done yet because we can't prime it yet. So now comes this part. That bit goes all the way through there. You could make this wider, like in general, you could just make this wider so this just drops through here and you don't have to screw this through here. But I guess just gonna run to the basement and drill it off open. God, this is annoying. Alright, how was that? Take an old dart, put an old dart over the top. Take some pliers. And grab onto the piece. Yeah, like please, for the future, make this side just sort of, a little bit bigger, so the screw just drops through, because I don't see the point of having to screw this all the way, unless you just don't want this to turn when you prime it. That could be a reason. Yeah. So while I'm doing this endless screwing of screws, what's going on? Who's still here? Still 5 people here apparently, watching me on a Friday night, assembling a little blaster. Yeah, to those who are here, I swear that there's going to be new videos coming really, really soon. I've just been out sick the entire week, which is why I didn't get anything done that I wanted to get done. And so, yeah, this kind of was on the list, and I'm quite happy that I can actually do it right away. Now, how do I get this out? Was I stupid here? Maybe. Oh, no, there we go. Cool. All right, so there you go, one side. Put it here. Yeah, I'm all right. Thanks for asking. Starting to feel human again and all that. So now this will have to be done. Yeah, Gustav. By the way, hello, Gustav. I thought about that too. So that won't happen. But wouldn't, like, if you screw this into here and if this just then bolts onto here, wouldn't that do the same thing? But yeah, we'll see. But same thing. Like, this is actually a nice little trick. Just have an old dart sitting over the top so that you can grab hold of the printed part without scratching the printed part. And then, let's do it the other way. Like so. Looking really awkward just for you guys on the camera. Nope. That dart ripped way too quick. Shit dart. Too far. Like so. Almost. Last couple of turns. Almost done. There we go. All right. Now. And yes, you're right. It doesn't turn. Awesome. So, this is it. This is the Smells Like Night Finder SLN 32. Why 32? Did it take so many tries to make a night finder? No, I'm taking shots here. Sorry, that was not the intent. So this is the pistol. So how this works, I'm going to get some darts and we'll see how this works. Right, darts. So, this is our prime. Holy crap! Ooh. Yeah, K26, I guess. And then you put in 2 darts up the front. How far do they go in? Just like that. I'm scared. They won't release. What? Okay. Something is wrong here. Maybe that catch swing was too strong. All right. Okay. All right. Works. Oh. Did I print the new plunger off? Yes, I did. I did print the files that you sent me last. So let's try this again. Interesting. So, weirdly enough, do it like this, it actually works. But when when the catch is engaged, there's somewhat too much force, so it doesn't quite push this up. That might have been me being stupid and having. Could this be the catch spring? Like, could this be too strong a catch spring at the top that's preventing it from traveling? I feel like I'm breaking. All right, I got to stop accidentally shooting myself. So maybe I just need to get used to this motion a little bit more. That might also be it. Maybe I'm pulling the trigger wrong because I'm not used to this. There we go. Yep. All right. It works just fine. I'm just stupid. So I'm trying to pull the trigger backwards like this, but the trigger doesn't move backwards at all. There's no need to put force on the trigger that way, because what you need to do is you kind of got to pull this trigger downwards because it's pivoting around this point, and I was trying to push it that way, but you just got to move it down, and that's all you got to do, and then it fires just fine. 1, 2. There you go. Fires just fine. So one thing I wanted to know. So yes, this is dart storage. Kind of looks like a beaver, doesn't it? One thing I wanted to know: does this shotgun short darts? Because that's oh yes, it will in fact, hopefully, shotgun short darts. 4 of them. Let's see. Oh wow, so this is brilliant. So what this effectively is, dart storage for 10 darts at the bottom. You can have 4 in the front. So it's not just a 2-dart shotgun pistol, it's a 4-shot short dart pistol. That is brilliant. 1, 2, 3, let's say in there, 4. So that's 4. And again, down, rainbow down. Oh wow, that is pretty cool. I really like this. So this is definitely like a really, really awesome sort of close quarter backup. That is so cool. Like, you know how in our games, when we play, normally it is 3 hits and you're out. You know, and you just count your hits and all that sort of jazz. Like, imagine having this with 4 short darts loaded just around the corner, just sort of coming up with someone going like, bam, 4 hits, you're out instantly. This is fantastic. Yes, so let's quickly check out the dart storage. So I would have 1, 2, 3, 4. That might be 2. Let's see. Oh yeah. No, it does work okay. 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, you really got to get used to this whole motion of pulling the trigger down instead of pushing and trying to push it back. I was trying to push it backwards a lot, so I really kind of it doesn't move, like it's screwed in here, like it doesn't move backwards at all. And I printed this in 100% just in case, because that's what I like to do with triggers like this. And yeah, it feels like you're trying to sort of push it to a different place, but just pulling it down will do the trick. And yeah, I still think the catch spring I put in there might have been a little bit too much, but overall this is some really cool pistol design. So this is the SLN 32 by Smells Like Foam. Really awesome dude from the German Nerf community. And I don't know, do you have a, I think I should have your Instagram. I'm going to put it in the link to this video. I'm going to leave this video up just in case anyone else wants to watch it and look at the build. Probably now that I know what I'm doing, I could assemble this a lot quicker, and I don't need about an hour to do it. I could prepare the K26 in advance and all that. But overall, this has been a really fun little experience. I hope you guys did enjoy my little rambling and the build. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, we're going to talk about how this becomes available to people. Yes, my friend, we're going to talk about this because yeah, I'd be really interested in just helping you get these out. Like if anyone in the Dutch Nerf community, Gustav, needs one of them, I could hook you up, no trouble. And yeah, so this is really cool. I need a name for this little thing now, so that I can just sort of just sign it right here, and then have that. And that was it. That was it for this video. I'm going to stop the ramble now. Thanks to everyone who's been sticking about and sticking around and watching it, and like and subscribe and all that sort of jazz. Thank you guys very much. And if you like this kind of live streamy content, building things, me rambling about stuff, let me know in the comments below, and I shall return with more of this. So thank you very much. Have a great weekend, and until you see you next time, love and sunshine.